Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
And that gets things running. Looks to clip it forward. Cuts it out. That's great strength on the ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Hoists it forward. Hoists it high. Gets good distance on it. He's got options out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played out to the right. Looking to break out here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Dinks one in. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lovely bit of skill there. And help's available out wide. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Sees it all the way. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goes for goal! And he's found the net! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Here's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. It was a decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Gets things going for the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's a throw in. Has a pop! Plays it out to the wing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerted.
Shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Offside, yes it is.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Keeper sends it forward. Cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Plays it out to the flank.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward. Room for a shot. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Has a hit! There's a goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
All square again into the dying minutes. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's
been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. Tries to dink it in. Shapes to shoot! Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He's got options out wide. It's a great ball. And it's been taken straight back. It's a loose ball. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. There's a long ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. It's being played forward. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Aimed in towards the centre. Has a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Having turned the... And that's it. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. Richard, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the result matters more than the performance. This team can grind and keep grinding.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. These are truly impressive scenes from Glasgow. We are, of course, at the 60,000-seater Celtic Park, one of the most distinct special arenas on this part of the footballing landscape. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
And as you can see, we've already started here. That intervention was very necessary. Now can he finish? Has a goal! It's in! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Nicely measured pass. Has a hit! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's through the middle. Tries to locate someone up front. And it's got through. Well played, he saw that coming. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's being played forward. Looking for space out wide. Breaks on here. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Goes long. Over it comes. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Over to the left. Good idea. And there's the end of the first half. We can review the first half.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Plays it out to the flank. Played back in. He's in! Forward it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets wrestled off the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Gets it back. He's had a go! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now. Gets it upfield. He's got options out wide. Going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He goes long, and it's got through. And that should be the keeper's. So not long left in this now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Here it is now, has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose. And there goes the final whistle. So now do you believe? You have to. Just 2 more steps to glory. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, it's knockout football, and ultimately you win is what counts, and they seem to be able to adapt to whatever's required to make good progress. A team to keep an eye on, I think.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. We are, of course, at the Estadio São Januário in Zona Norte of Rio, known colloquially as the Caldeirão, the big cauldron, as it offers a very intimidating matchday atmosphere, everything so close to the pitch. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
The action has already started. Well, they could break here. Plays it out to the flank. Chip through. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Needed a better pass there.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Hoists it high. A little chip. No, not quite. Hoists it forward. Gets it back. That is as far as they're going to go. There's the end of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more magical.
He came in hard, very hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Driving on, he could shoot here. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Forward it goes.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Has a pop! Dispatched clinically. Simplicity itself.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
And the weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Looks to clip it forward. He's played him through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
The final seconds now. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate stop. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the result matters more than the performance. This team can grind and keep grinding.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
So it's away we go then. Hit long and direct. Hoists it forward. And that's sprayed out wide. Shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Plays it out to the flank. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's pinged one through here. Battles to win it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Good save. He got a decent fist on that. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Gorgeous control there. Gets his foot in there. Away from immediate danger. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. The second half gets underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
It's a loose ball. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. He's on his shapes to shoot!
Oh, that was close.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Cleared without complication. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Goalkeeper's ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
So we have a double substitution going on here. Forward it goes. Gets the better of his man. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Lovely bit of skill there. That's good intervention, things could have got far worse than that.
Keep calm and carry on, that's the job in a nutshell now.
Cuts it out.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Two minutes to be added on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And on to the semi-final. Another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the result matters more than the performance. This team can grind and keep grinding.
Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. It has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage, just this game, and then the final.
Well, one of the occasions of the calendar, and in an atmosphere to match. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. Nobody wants that. It deserves much more.
Well, we're on the way. There's a long ball. Room for he's had a goal! Dispatched clinically. And the game springs instantly to life. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Has he found his man? Brought forward. What does he try from here? Needed a better pass there. Now the counter. He's got options out wide. Gets into some space. A chance to play it in. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. And help's available out wide. And that has been cleared. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Forward it goes. Has gone out. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nicely measured pass. Goes for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. A chance! And he's onside. Has a hit! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Gets away from his opponent. Chooses to go back. Hits one! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Here we go again. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Tries to locate someone up front. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger. Played out to the right, floats one over. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Chip through. Well positioned to make that interception. Drives it towards the front. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. To get it forward quickly. And time is up. So the final now awaits. Delirium in the stands. The fans know that they will get their big day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, to go this far, it has to be on merit with substance. And this is more evidence of worthy contesters.
Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
There's the whistle. Well positioned to make that interception. It's being played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries to stroke it through. Knocks it away. Quick ball forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's found his man. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And the finish! There's a goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets it upfield. Battles to win it back. Hoists it forward. Has a hit! He scored! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And the through ball is intercepted. Back to the keeper and try something new. Half-time in the semi-final. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Forward it goes. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Almost an hour gone. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch. If they can gather themselves quickly, they could hit back.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Keep calm.
Going for goal! There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's got through to him. Has he found his man? And that will be the final act. So the final now awaits. Delirium in the stands. The fans know that they will get their big day. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, to go this far, it has to be on merit, with substance. And this is more evidence of worthy contesters.
Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway, everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course, to that special moment. In the meantime, we take in the feeling of excitement and euphoria ahead of what should be a really outstanding final. Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is Celtic Park, affectionately known as Parkhead. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
And we're on the way.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
It's a fabulous position. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's loose, who's getting... And they've been caught out here. Looking to break out here. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's got... Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. A fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's been drilled forward. Battles to win it back. Defenders on the back foot. He's got options out wide. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goes to finish! Has a pop! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. He's on his way. Plays it out to the flank. Ball swung in. Clears it out of harm's way. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Oh, we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Well, here we go then. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Shot at goal! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
That intervention was very necessary. Crosses it. Going for goal! Steered forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. A real chance to break. Forward it goes. It's got paid to a promising move. He's through the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Chance to break. Talk about singling. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It could be a real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And it's played forward. And that will be the final act. And so the moment has come. The trophy shimmers as they prepare to receive it. A never-to-be-forgotten moment. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.